Hi, Dr. Jen Andrade, the Active Persons Chiropractor. And today I wanted to talk about the language of the body. I did a video earlier about this, but I wanted to specifically dive into one specific piece of that language that we are learning as we're going through this process, and that a lot of patients experience when they're in my office. I really try to educate people about understanding what their body is telling them and listening to it and then making decisions based upon that. So the thing I want to talk about today, as you've seen a theme for some of the videos this month, is pain. So I always like to do in July a Freedom from Pain campaign. So just talking about it and educating people on ways that they can address it and ways that we can heal and move past it and get back to doing the things that we love. So back to the language of the body. So pain is actually one of the last things that your body lets you know about. So your body will actually whisper before it screams. So there's other things that you might notice. For example, you might notice some stiffness or some tightness, or just things don't feel quite right. If things feel off, or maybe you don't have the range of motion. Those are just some examples of hints that your body's saying, hey, something's not quite right here. If you don't know what those signals are, you don't really think much of it. And then at a critical point, when your body feels unsafe, it gives a pain signal, and it says, if you keep doing whatever it is you're doing, you are going to further injure yourself. Stop. So the pain is basically your body's like SOS alarm system saying, hey, stop what you're doing. So it's an important thing to pay attention to, and our first instinct is to just shut it down. And yes, it's really uncomfortable and it can make it hard to do some things, but it's really important to try to understand where that is coming from, and also kind of think about some of the things that might have led up to that, some of those things that you probably brushed off or really didn't pay much attention to, that might have been telling you that there was something wrong beforehand. So just talking about how important it is. Yes, we want to be able to get you out of that, and we have lots of tools to do that, and the first piece of that is just making your body feel safe. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you have questions, please reach out. Thanks for listening. Dr. Jen Andrade, the Active Persons Chiropractor.